Oh boy, here's another chapter from my dreams. So it was at my house, dramatic lighting, like certain areas were just dark, and turns out aliens wanted to kidnap us. So, and it wasn't me and my family, it was like me and this hired gun, I guess. Maybe it was some sort of post-apocalyptic thing, but I don't know. But he sent this person out there. And it was like a video game person. Oh wait, yeah, and it wasn't aliens, it was video games that came to take us. Me and the other guy. But they come to take us, and they cover me in jelly, in a big jelly cube, and I couldn't move, and they grabbed me. And then I was put into basically what it is, it's like the aliens watch us do this, and they see how long we'll live. If we'd figure out what the usual is and stuff. But it was on this nice mountain range. Like there's fields, there's mountains, and there's all sorts of stuff. And on those mountains, there's some cabins and stuff. And well, then I remember switching to watching a playthrough from Jacksepticeye, and Jacksepticeye had the whole thing figured out. And there was this bird, and it was a little bit glowing, and it was kind of fat, and kind of not moving, and kind of blowing around in the wind. And he was like, oh no, I guess he's private. He was calling him Private, I guess, as a reference to the penguins from Madagascar. And, he jumped down this ladder and used a grappling hook to pull himself to him. Like just Cause, or maybe just like Titanfall. And he jumped on another ledge, and then he grabbed him, and he put him in his pocket, and he went, oh crap, it's getting real dark. And he's running back to his place, and he's climbing up this ladder onto this ledge, or onto this plateau, I guess, that kind of goes up a little bit, and then it shakes off into the right, where there's a little cabin thing. And Jacksepticeye's running, and suddenly these two Jeeps, like Jacksepticeye eyes on them, like he has for his YouTube profile picture. And they're full of people, I guess, chasing him, and they're doing a really bad job. They're not running him over, but they're chasing him, and they're going after him. And he's running back to his little hut thing, and it's got little barriers, like soldiers use as cover. Those things that are they're just normal barriers. But he jumps the barriers and runs inside, and the day ends, and he's like, oof, that was close. And it tells him how many people lost that day, and how many people did this that day, and how many people did that day. It was interesting being kidnapped, in a video game about where you get kidnapped by aliens by a video game character that is very insignificant and no one knows, because they had a weird double-barrel musket, the one that came to get me. But it's very interesting being kidnapped by aliens, by a video game character, and being put into a video game, and they just see how long you'll live. Or it's just a video game. A video game where you get kidnapped by aliens and put onto either a foreign planet that has an area that is a recreation of some Earth stuff, because it had pine trees and stuff, and there are power lines There weren't power towers or telephone poles. There weren't telephone poles, but they had little metal things on them. You could climb up, like steps and grips and stuff. And those. It was just a really interesting dream.